Welcome back to Life with Liz. I am Liz, and today we're doing an update. 2026 goals with a heart. Woo! I have a pink microphone. It does not sound as crisp and lovely as I would like it to. It's only like $10 from Amazon. So yeah. But if it wasn't that, with both of my air conditioners running, you would just hear the air conditioner going on in the background, and you wouldn't be able to hear me at all. So we're gonna just bear with me for a little bit while we, technical upgrades. We're getting there. We are getting there. Welcome if you're from my live streams. It's good to see you here on my main videos. And if you're from my main videos, well, it's good to have you back. You can call me whatever you'd like. Liz, Elizabeth. Just don't call me Squishy or Mochi or Sir Algae, because those were all of my hamsters growing up. Well, some of them. Anyways, let's get on with this update. So, first, we have run a 5K. So that hasn't been completed, but I have been walking a lot more. I feel a lot more fit than I was at the start of this year. And so I think by Thanksgiving, I really want to do like a turkey trot or turkey want or something like that. So that's going to be exciting. Even if I just end up walking the whole time, I think that is very doable. Again, I don't plan to win it. I just plan to be in it. Save $6,000. There's been a glitch in the matrix with this one. We were doing great, and then our car went on the fritz, and we had to sink a lot of our savings into the car. I am thankful that we don't have a lot of debt, and we were able to just use our savings. I know some people would use a credit card or something else to cover that expenses so that they have their savings, but then the savings would have gone to pay for that. And at that point, yeah, it's a long story. Either way, I'm glad we don't have debt, but this is just going to stay where it's at for right now, and then I will update you as it gets bigger. I plan on having it get bigger. It's a work in progress. So that one's a little, but whatever. Post on YouTube every month. This one has been great. I have definitely posted every month, whether it's on shorts, whether it's on live stream, whether it's on the main channel, which I've been pretty good on posting on the main channel, even if it's just music or something like that. So we have 4 months, no, 5 months that we can color in. I think we're going to do a huge coloring montage for that, and I'll play the little coloring music if I remember what it was, because yeah, I have posted, I'm on track with that one, so that's good. Finish 3 books, not audio. That one we're also going to color in, and I will go get that book for you and show you what I just read. So the first book that I finished, I went over in one of my other videos, was Love and Olives. I have now purchased in the next one, which is Love and Gelato was the first one. Now I'm on to Love and Olives.
Sorry, ignore the grossness of my face. I wanted to come on here and apologize for the audio. It's horrible. Next time I'm not even gonna use the microphone. It sucks. Protect your ears if you have it on full volume, because every once in a while I get really excited and it's just like in the microphone. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say that I am so sorry. And also, it's in the way that it looks is not like full screen, and it's not really that important of a video. I'm not gonna try to redo it. So yeah, that's what you do when you're first starting out. You learn things. All right, bye.
So I finished Love and Gelato. I'm on to the next one, which is Love and Olives. And then I had a friend recommend this series. There are 4 books in this. I have already finished the first book, and I think that was I started it mid-June? Yeah, mid-June. So I got through it pretty fast. It's called An Ember in the Ashes by, forgive me for pronouncing this wrong, Sabaa Tahir. And let me just read the back for you. It's very interesting. Leia is a slave, Eli is a soldier. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing the names right, but this is what I have called them from their grammar, how they spell their names, whatever technical term that is. Neither is free. Under the Martial Empire, defiance is met with death. Leia and her family do not challenge the Empire. They have seen what happens to those who do. But when Leia's brother is arrested for treason, she is forced to make a decision. In exchange for help from rebels who promise to rescue her brother, she will risk her life to spy for them from within the Empire's greatest military academy. There, Leia meets Eli, the school's finest soldier, and secretly, its most unwilling. He and Leia will soon realize that their destinies are intertwined and that their choices will change the fates of the Empire itself. It's been awesome. It's been a journey. I'm on to the second book now, which is called A Torch Against the Night. It keeps you on your toes. You keep wanting to read more to see what happens. My husband has been reading the Stormlight Archives and things from Brandon Sanderson. It's like that only, well, I shouldn't even compare it to that. It has some similarities as far as some of the action and somewhat world-building things. But it's, for me, shorter and easier to read. But that all to say, Brandon Sanderson's an amazing author. Go check out his books. I just choose to do that on audio because I have the attention span of a mouse. But yeah, so that is my second book, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish my third book very soon. So that one is going to be finished quite soon, and I am very excited that I am actually enjoying reading this year. It's great. It's fun. It's been lovely. All right, 5, drink more water. I think I've been drinking more water. I mean, I feel like there are days that I forget and I need to like drink more water, but I have like cups set up around the house kind of now. So if I'm doing a certain thing, I go, oh, I need to fill up that cup and drink water. So that has helped me. I would like to continue to do better with that, but that's always a work in progress. Number 6, 1 month, walk 10 minutes outside. I am also doing this update because I plan on August doing the walk 10 minutes outside every single day. Even if it's raining, I'm going to try. I almost accomplished this anyways because I have a dog. It's just not necessarily 10 minutes every single time. So I want it to be 10 minutes. Even if it's raining, I just want to get outside for 10 minutes to walk, like walking. So I'm going to set a timer. I don't know how I'm going to do a montage of that or whatever, but if I do a video of it, cool. If not, I guess we're just going to go by the honor system and you're going to believe me if I've actually done it. And if I don't do it for August, I guess I'm going to have to do it for September, which could get colder, and then October could get colder. So I really don't want to procrastinate on that anymore. 7, learn to draw. Let me get my sketchbook for you to see. Okay. All right. So I had made a short. Yes, I had made a short about a couple months ago, I think, about how I was learning to draw. And so go back to that short if you want to remember what videos I was following, like what video YouTuber I was following. I'll put it here for you to see. So if you would like to go see their videos of how to draw anime, manga, whichever one. So this is my practice. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. We'll find out. This is my practice of circles, more circles, lots of circles, more circles. It's just to get your wrist and your hand used to doing that motion because it's the basics. Drawing lines and trying to keep them straight. More lines, I think. Yes. As you can see, these are a lot straighter than the last ones. More lines. Okay, so lots of practice. He suggested that you always start with a warm-up with practicing lines and circles. And then this was my first attempt at constructing the face as far as like an anime or manga build concerns people. And you can see it's a little rough. He wanted to be where you have one motion. You do circle, line, and then you can connect. That way you're not constantly like, I don't know, going over and over again. This is kind of some different angles of the faces. This was me trying to look very scientific and put together as if I was in college for drawing and looking at the faces and the face structure and how it works and of what needs to flow where when they're looking in certain directions. Here is me practicing even more the face structure. This is me practicing the face structure and then drawing a little psycho, I don't know, kind of looks like Sonic, cursed Sonic dude. Why? I don't know, just for fun. Because I was probably getting bored of doing the face structures. But yeah, there's the face structures. What is next? More face structures. Now I'm starting to add where the eyes should be looking and how the eyes should be looking. I thought I was going to point out one that was pretty good, but honestly, no. But those, I put some little comments on there if I thought if that was good or bad or ugly or whatever it was. More face structure, bigger faces. Ew, this one has a weird nose for some reason. If you can see that, I don't know why it's like a Pinocchio type nose, but this one, now this one was good. I wrote down it was a good example. That one was my best one yet. And then I have a side profile with the eyes, which look really good. For some reason, I can't draw eyes recently, but I should say good for me. This was a side profile, and again, I'm kind of like showing which way the eyes should be going, if the head is turned a certain way. I used Nathan as like a good model for while I was drawing. It does help to actually see like, oh, I didn't realize that the curves would go that way if I'm going to be drawing him looking that direction or somebody looking that direction. These are okay. There's a one-side view, semi-side view, and a frontal view, and some smaller versions. And that was end part 1 of the tutorial, apparently. So it continues on to practicing the face structure and how they look each way. This is probably getting pretty boring. But now we went on to the eyes, which these look pretty good. I think I thought they sucked. But actually they look pretty good. But I have got to practice these more because I hate drawing eyes. So these are the eyes, the different type of anime, manga eyes that you might encounter with your characters that you draw or that you see in your anime show or your manga series. This was me practicing the eye structure. Yeah, so that one I need to go back to practice the eyes more. And then I got bored with the eyes, so I went back to the face structure and made my first 2 little characters. I was watching some animes at the time, so I think this one was, I tried to base off of one of the characters or just made it up. And then I had fun with the hair. Was fun because it just becomes a part of their head shape. So those are my first 2 fun little characters there. Some more practicing. And then I was watching JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, and I decided to try to make Itadori, and that is Itadori. You can tell it's him because of the hair, and I did the little like uniform that they wear. I was also trying to draw like a front, but I couldn't figure out how to do the eyes, so I just left it at that. So you can seeing the evolution, shall I say, of my drawings. It is getting better. And then you've got this, which is just me practicing a whole bunch of eye shapes, more eye shapes, and oops, well, and then this one we're practicing different lines and kind of exploring which way the hair would go on their head and practicing S's and different things. And then this was me just freehanding a little character that I made up with her hair and playing around with making the hair look a little bit more realistic and flowing with her better. And then looks like I tried practicing an eye and then also making a different type of hair structure, more of like a cartoonish anime style hair structure that may not look realistic, but it flows with the character. Same with this one. It's kind of dirty because I must have had it on the counter. And I think that's where I've ended off so far. So the one I'm most proud of right now is Itadori because I thought it actually looked pretty similar to him, and you could tell who he looks like. So I'm going to end with that. So that's the last image in your mind to show that I am learning to draw, and it's more than I ever thought I would learn. So even if that's all I learned from this year, I have more of an idea of how to draw a face structure and make my own little characters. So yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, my sketchbook is in no shape or form professional, but I've been having fun, and I enjoy doing it while I watch anime, so then I can see their face structures and I kind of see how the artists really put together the characters. So that is where I'm at on how to learn how to draw. Start an Etsy shop. That one is going to change. I don't know what it's going to change to, but I don't want to start an Etsy shop. I just think, I don't know, it's changed because things on YouTube are going better than I expected them to do. So there might be different ways that I can sell or give away my crochet items to people, and yeah, I'm not sure what that entails yet, but that may change, or maybe it'll come back to this. I don't know. Either way. Number 9, do 1-year Bible reading. I got behind in it. I am getting caught up in it again. I think I'm only like 4 or 5 days behind. So that's going really well. And I'm really glad to be going through it again and listening to it. I've already gone through the Bible twice, but once was at college, actually maybe twice. No, once was at college and once was last year. So it's fun to hear it for a third time because then I'm really starting to be like, oh, I remember that, or I remember that story, or I remember that verse. And now I can look at it in a different sense without just being like, oh, I just completed it. Like, I'm actually enjoying learning from the Bible, reading that I'm doing. So that's been really exciting. Teach Lily to roll over. I won't do it right now because she's enjoying her treat. But I have not taught her how to roll over, but she knows how to do side now. She kind of like lays on her side. So it is a work in progress, and we're getting there. So that's good. Learn a language. I have been doing Duolingo. I have been learning Japanese. I think I had said I wanted to learn Italian at the beginning of this because of the Love and Gelato book and the different movies I was watching. But now that I'm much more into anime and manga, I really wanted to learn Japanese. So there's been a couple shows where I turn off the English dub and I just watch it and see if I could recognize the statements that they do. I can give you a little, for me, embarrassing introduction of myself in Japanese. If I remember correctly, Konnichiwa, watashi wa Elizabeth desu. Well, I would say kaishin desu, which is I'm an employee of a company. There's a lot of things I can randomly say because of Duolingo. I can count a little bit. Ichi, ni, san. Well, that's 1, 2, 3. Wow. Yeah, my language, my fluidity is not great. Now, if you show me Japanese in hiragana, katakana, not as well, and then I don't know any of the kanji yet because there's like so many kanji. So just getting fluent in how to read hiragana is interesting. So I can read some of it, which is fun. Do I always know what it means? Nah. But it's been fun. And then when I watch anime in the Japanese dub, it's been fun to pick up on different phrases, which is really fun. So yeah, that was a really bad example of how I'm learning a new language, but maybe I'll have another separate video where I just do a fun introduction where I actually practice it and show you what I've learned. But that's that. Is that it? I changed the one piano piece to now it's a different piano piece. So it should be easier because the one that I had picked out was like 5 pages long. So this one is only 1 page long. So I could tell you what it is, but I don't think it's going to be recognizable to anybody. I will do eventually maybe a little short of me practicing that. I know this video has pretty much been pretty boring other than some life updates in that sense of how we're doing on the 2026 goals, but I really appreciate you supporting me. The live streams have become one of my passions now because I enjoy getting to know you guys more And I know I have more of a younger audience as far as we are playing Roblox together. And then I have some of my older audiences in my regular videos where I do music and I share, which I want to share more of the songs that I've written. At this point right now, I have just over 300 subscribers, and I never thought that I would even get close to that. I remember not even thinking I would hit 100 subscribers. In fact, I think that was going to be one of my goals, was just to hit 100 subscribers in a year. So to think that I'm now over 300 subscribers is great. So it may not seem a lot to big YouTubers. I mean, they all had to start somewhere. So I'm really excited, and I enjoy getting to know all of you through my live streams and through all of my little shorts with Lily. So thank you so much for the support that you've given, and who knows, maybe this will be a side hustle or even a career someday. I don't know. Either way, I really enjoy it, and I just want to continue to enjoy it. So if I ever don't enjoy it, then you'll probably see me take a break, because I don't want it to become a job. I want it to just be an outreach to be able to get to know you guys more and make you feel seen. So thank you for watching, and I think now it's time we do a little scribble color in the things time, and then I'll do my little outro and we'll get you guys ready for the rest of your day. Sound good? All right. Our scribbling in has been completed. Again, I will keep you guys updated on the savings if it gets any better. But yeah, I'm excited. The walks are next. Walking 10 minutes a day for August, hopefully. If not, we'll do September. Thank you guys so much again for your support. I love you. I'm praying for you as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!